Hello there. It is time for a full zodiac reading. All signs. The timestamps, promise, will be in the description box. They have to be because it's going to be a long video, and for you to go find your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, you need the timestamps. So they will absolutely be there for sure. So it is a general reading. It is not for everyone. It kind of is for everybody. I guess I'm supposed to say that. That's what other TikTokers say. YouTubers say, but really there's something in there. It's just a matter of what section of your life you're going to apply it to. And sometimes my sun, my moon, my rising, they're all for 3 different things. Sometimes they're all for the same thing, but just keep an open mind and things will resonate with you, and apply them to your life in whatever way that makes sense. Okay, we will start with Capricorn. And I just remembered that I tried to do this last week, and I did a full reading for Capricorn, and something went haywire in the video, just like it stopped or something. I can't remember. And then when I looked at it, it was all like shaky and crazy, and I was like, forget it. It doesn't take much to deter me from doing a reading, to be honest. But Capricorn, this is what I have for you right now. In the past, we have peace and unfinished symphony. So something might have ended in the past, Capricorn, but you're okay with it. You're sitting with it. Unfinished symphony and peace. Maybe it was a hard situation. You were trying to get out of it. Finally you did. And now you have, why do we keep getting 2? Yeah, it's time for a nap. And in this nap time, you are co-creating. So focusing on what you do want. In the past, I'm not sure this is like a no. Unfinished symphony is like, it's not working right now, I'm not sure. And now you're like taking a time out from this thing and thinking about, what do I want? What does Capricorn want? What is the future for the Oracle cards for Capricorn? The Grail Knight. Look out for this, because if you don't know what you want, somebody might know what they want you for. All right, Capricorn? But this, I hope, is you deciding what you want and going after it. The Grail Knight. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. So whatever it is that you want, I see you seeking it, and I hope somebody's not seeking you for what they want. The Stag, pride, leadership. Yes, clear message here about making sure that whatever you want, whatever comes next, you are intentionally focused upon it. Don't let somebody tell you what they want you for. Know what you want. Know exactly what you want. This is there's a hard stop here. I feel like there was divine intervention, as well as you just, like, as soon as you started being like, wait, what? The universe was like, okay, stop. Right? And you're like, what do I want? What do I want? Well, in the future, I feel like what you want wants you. So be sure, like two or 3 things, multiple things could be coming in. Some of them might be what you want. Some of them might be what other people want you for. So just be sure. Just be sure, Capricorn. What are we talking about here for Capricorn? The plan. What's the plan? Do you have a plan, Capricorn? As an earth sign, probably you do. Look, another earth sign, Virgo, around you. I feel like the time out. You're making a plan. Supportive energy, the Knight of Cups. Yes. There is what you want is wanting you. Knight of Cups supports you in the past. That's the same as this Grail Knight energy. In the past, we have temperance, patience, waiting. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. In the immediate future, we have the 6 of Coins. See, somebody's giving to a situation, holding back still, but they're giving you something. There's so much more behind it. And the upcoming overall energy, 2 cards. I don't know why my cards are bending. Wish fulfillment comes in real fast. All right. There's a time of contemplation, and this is just making you more sure that you want something. Knight of Swords, and it comes rushing in. How do you feel about this situation currently? Chariot. You want to move forward in victory and success, and you're contemplating what exactly that means. How do they feel about you? The Emperor. Wow, they want to take control of the situation. They want to give. So what is it? Yeah, their giving turns them into the Emperor. I feel like your reaction to them giving, it's like not entitled. It's very grateful. And that just makes them want to give more. And what do we have to get through for Capricorn? The Six of Swords. Moving forward. Using all my breath. Moving past a difficult situation. The outcome. Judgment. Eyes wide open. Something is becoming super clear, Capricorn. What you want is becoming super clear. And what you want wants you. So, don't settle. Don't settle. I feel like that might be what it was last week, too. Your challenge. Yeah, you don't know where you're going right now. Pisces and Cancer energy there. We got Sagittarius. And Cancer. And Aries. And the overall energy, Five of Swords. Conflicted. You're conflicted right now? I didn't feel that strongly, but if you say so, Spirit. This confliction in the overall energy, the overall energy is why all of this is happening. So there's a conflict within you or somebody you know or somebody you're dealing with. And this is a message about that's passing. It's passing because you're taking the time out to think about what you really want. Know that what you want is about to realize they want you too. So if it is the same person, they're realizing the same thing. I feel like you're getting on the same page with somebody here. It's like you're thinking about what you want, and when you get back together to talk again, they come back in, you go back to them, whatever it is, it's like, yeah, I too. Yeah, me too. It's a meeting of the minds. It's a really nice energy for you, Capricorn. That's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time, Capricorn. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Aquarius? In the past, we have go the distance. That's like the Chariot card. You're moving toward victory and success in the past. Currently, no place like home. Wow, is your success at home? Or maybe you're taking a time out in the immediate future. Or something might be moving to a more secure place. Regeneration and not for you. Aquarius, overall energy, co-creating. You're co-creating with somebody, but there's something that needs to be... this is like, I feel like this is moving to another level, but once you get there, you're realizing something new about this person or this situation, and it's like when you go away with somebody, or you move in with somebody, and like cohabitation is happening, and you're realizing, oh my God, they snore. Or they do this, they leave the toilet seat up, whatever it is, and it's like, okay, let's nip this in the bud right now. That's not for you. This is like getting to know somebody you're co-creating with a little on a deeper level. Let's see what happens. Are they going to listen? What do we have in the current energy? We have the High Priestess. You're staying quiet about something, or there's something you don't know. This feels very... For most people, this is very surface level. This is not like a deep character flaw. Something really like annoying, but not a deal breaker unless you want to make it be a deal breaker. What's around the High Priestess right now? What is around the High Priestess? Conflicted. You might be on the fence about this person anyway. I'm feeling like you're on the fence, and then they're like, you go away with them or you spend some time with them, and it's like a longer date, or even like going away with them or something, and you're on the fence about them anyway, and I feel like you're totally focusing on the negative because of fear. Don't do that. What supports you? What is the supportive energy? Four of Wands again. Whatever it is, whatever this is, this next leveling up, this becoming more closer to another human, it supports you. That's why I feel like this is you focusing on fear and not what's good. I feel like there is something good here, but you're focusing on like all the things they do wrong. In the past, we have Ten of Swords because you've been burned before. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship that's wrong and having to put up with all their little quirks. Now, love, maybe I've never experienced love to this level, but you don't care about their snoring. Like, I know women sleeping with their husbands every night, they snore, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, why? I don't understand it. But this is like in the past, that's happened to you too. Like, but there are people that we don't care about. We love them so much, we don't care, in theory. We don't care about their snoring or whatever it is. That's like, it's just like, okay, I can deal with it. And then you block it out. Once you make that decision, But if you make it with the wrong person, it just snowballs into a nightmare. And that's what I feel like happened in the past. You're relating these things. So it's not the action or the thing that's bothering you that we want to look at. Aquarius, you want to look at the underlying feeling. Can I tolerate, do I love this person in that way? To put up with their character defects in the immediate future. I feel like that's what we're finding out. You feel stuck, yeah. There's nothing, this is a test of love. Aquarius, a test of love. In the upcoming overall energy, there is love. Look, there is love. Masculine love. So I don't know if you're the feminine or the masculine, but there is love coming out here. And what is it that you're feeling right now, Aquarius? The truth. You just want the truth here. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Queen of Swords. They're a little bit afraid. I feel like they sense it. Ooh, that's just going to make the situation worse. See? Like they're sensing that you're looking at them like, I will cut you off. If they're sensing this apprehension. I do feel like they care about you a great deal, but they are aware that they're on shaky grounds. And I don't think it's because of them. I think it's because of your past that you're bringing into this current situation. Just be careful, Aquarius. Ooh. What do you have to get through? I feel like this is a little stern talk with yourself. Like, I'm not going to let fear or like knowledge of what's happened in the past affect my current energy. The Magician. I'm going to take control of this. Gemini and Virgo. We have Taurus. What is in the outcome? Oh, look at this. Lovely abundance. I do feel like there is a good situation here that you are just focused on in a negative way because we're taking the next step. And I hope it's not too big of a step, but it's like a step towards commitment, and then the commitment, fear commitment is coming in. And it's showing up by like picking apart every little thing that they do. Or they're picking that. It could be reverse the roles, so just be careful. And don't let them sway you. That, I've been in this situation, and it's not just love. It's like everything. Like, I just can't, I'm picky. Nothing's ever right. I get in these moods, these places, this energetic field. And what I need from other people at that time is to say, you know what, we're not listening to you. You're kind of out of control right now. You don't know what you want. So we're just going to ignore everything you're saying. And I feel like that's what needs to be done here. So if somebody's doing this to you, just be like, you know what, I'm going to be me, and you can not like me or not. So you might be just in a mood, but I'm not going to change who I am. And if it's not a mood, I'm not going to change who I am. So I'm just going to keep being me, and you do what you have to do. And the challenge is the Six of Pentacles. To give, like to be you, to give yourself, to be balanced about this, to keep giving. Overall energy, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like this is a serious situation that's taking a step forward. There's a lot of fear here from you or your person. And that fear, it just needs to be pushed back on with authenticity. Be authentically you, and look at who this is authentically that you're dealing with, and decide authentically if you want to be in the situation anymore or not. All right, this energy of pick, not for you. All right, Aquarius, that's your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Pisces? In the past, we have the ego is causing you to retreat from a situation or your person. Retreat. Or they're doing this, you're doing this to save dignity. You're kind of taking a step back. Current energy. Why? Why is this happening? What's really going on? I feel like there's not a lot of transparency here. And that's making your ego has been triggered. You don't know where you're going. They're not saying where you're at. What are you doing? Your ego's making you take a step back. And that's actually... You're like, why? Something is missing. Something's missing. You're trying to figure it out. In the future, we have be flexible. So you might not know what's going on, but that doesn't mean something nefarious is going on, right? That could mean a lot of things. So like, let's just hold up and be like energetically Not like going to attack another person or seek out this person to try to get answers. But I feel like if you take a step back, the why will come. The why will come. And be flexible in this, because just don't assume. Don't assume things. And the overall energy, we have knowledge and healing. Yeah, the knowledge that's coming in as to the why, it's going to be healing in this situation, Pisces, which I like. Very nice. My favorite deck here for you Pisces. What are we talking about for Pisces current energy? The King of Pentacles. Of course we are. Aren't we always talking about the King of Pentacles? This is your goal. The thing you want the most. We are talking about what you think you want the most. The King of Pentacles could be your own King of Pentacles energy. You might want to be in this King of Pentacles energy, or you might want this person who is somebody other than you wanting this King of Pentacles. They are front and center here in this reading. What is around the King of Pentacles right now? The Page of Swords. Wow. There could be a message from them. Some communication, little communication. Supporting you. Look, the communication. Communicating with love. Support you. So whatever this is, again, flexible. Don't be all defensive. Maybe this person isn't doing something you want them to be doing at this point, and you've backed it up. Like, okay, I'm starting to see this isn't what I thought it was. But I want you to do this. Fine, that's good. But do this, be flexible, be open. Be like, okay, I don't know, but I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to make things up in my head to make myself miserable or be in my ego. Your ego triggered this pullback, but it could stop there. It could stop there. Your ego's control can be, okay, ego, I'm listening to you. Sit down. I'm going to take a step back and see, without you, ego, what's going on. Because I don't feel like this is something the ego needs to be involved in. You need to be flexible. Your ego is not flexible. It's completely on go, on like stop, on like overprotective. Ego is overprotective. So it's not flexible. So I feel like we're telling your ego initiated this, but you're like, bah. Calm down. Calm down. All right, in the past, we have the AAE, the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. That looks like the infinity sign, right? So this is working on something, a plan. You want something lasting with this person in this situation. And that's what you were thinking about in the past. And I do feel like right now you're like, I don't know. Maybe they don't want the same thing as me. And that's what's caused it. That's what your ego whispered in your ear. And you're like, maybe they don't. So I'm going to just pull back. I like that you're not like starting a fight or trying to get validated by this person. You're just like, okay, if he doesn't or she doesn't, fine. I just need to know. I just need to know why. So in the immediate future though, the Moon, Cancer, and Pisces, that's you. There is something. You don't know where you're going. You're pulling back. You don't know where you're going. Wow. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. And this was reversed. And I feel like this is like you stopped giving to the situation so much, but that's what's bringing in this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is an awesome card. This is security, safety. This is what you want. It is showing up in your upcoming overall energy. There is security coming in because you held back the Seven of Pentacles. What you were giving. This person is noticing. How do you feel currently about this situation? The Six of Wands. You know, see, you're like victory no matter what. Okay, if it ends now, that's fine. At least we know. But if it doesn't, that's great too. The flexible part of this is the Six of Wands. You feel like you're successful no matter what. So, how do they feel about you? Look at that. They do see you as the Empress or the Emperor, their divine partner. I'm feeling good vibes there, so be flexible here. What is it that we have to get through? Seven of Cups is the energy I'm feeling. The Six of Swords. Moving on to smooth the calmer waters. So, like, there's an illusion here. Like, there's the why and the flexible is like Seven of Cups to me. Because it's like illusion. What is real? I don't know. I'm going to step back and see what's real. And by doing that, you're moving on to smooth the calmer waters. You're demanding from the universe, not from this person. I want to see the truth. I want to see the truth of this situation. I believe the universe always shows you the truth when you really want to see it. Outcome. The world. Yeah, we're ending a cycle, Pisces. That's good. You're ending a cycle here. I feel of uncertainty. Your challenge, the Five of Wands, competition, struggle. You might be afraid that there's competition here. I'm not sure if there is or not, but you're afraid there is. Overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles, this king could be making an offer here, and that's why this is all happening. Overall energy is always why this is all happening. I feel like you're a little bit taken back from something, Pisces, and that's good because you do want to know why, but you're not trying to force it out, and I love that. You're just kind of like, okay, universe, bring this to me or not. I'm just going to sit here and you bring it to me or not. I feel like they will. You're closing out a cycle by doing that. You're forcing something to go to like a next level. Very nice energy you got going on there, Pisces. All right, that's what I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day or night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, Pisces. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here is your reading. What do we have for Aries? In the past, we have a deep knowing. You know something. Whether or not reality is matching that deep knowing or not, I'm not sure, but you have a feeling. You got a feeling. Your spidey senses have been activated. What is in the current energy for Aries? We have breathe, and don't worry, it's a loyal heart. You're right. You are right. Don't force this on somebody, though. Somebody's being loyal. They might not be showing it, but you know intuitively that this is somebody who's loyal, or you've been loyal to them. In the future, we have round and round. Uh-oh. Round and round, same old song and dance. Overall energy, the High Priestess. There is something here that you... The High Priestess and the deep knowing. Also, the Lady of the Lake. All very similar energies here. Aries. There's something you need to listen to. Your intuition is trying to tell you something, and I feel like you might be a little bit of afraid that you've been loyal to something that is not really working out. You're going round and round. Listen to your intuition. Your ego might have thought this was something else, and it is a battle with your ego going on, but there's a deep knowing here. Pay attention to it. What are we talking about here for Aries? Yeah, it could be a soulmate connection we're talking about. Around this soulmate connection currently, there's changes, there's balance. There's balance here. We could be in a situation where something was moving along and it's kind of getting real. And so there's a lot of balancing going on, juggling, deciding, do I want to balance this into my life? Can I balance this in my life? You have a deep knowing. Either way, this is going to work or no, it's not going to work. You know this intuitively. I feel like it's time. You might have been trying to trick life by saying, oh, I'll just do this until I can't do it anymore. But you knew the whole time it was either going to work or not going to work. Does that make sense? You just kind of were going with it. But now it's time to like really make changes if you want this Two of Cups in your life. What's supportive energy for Aries? Supportive energy for Aries. Moving forward. Yeah, whatever it takes. Sorry, my voice. The Six of Swords. Whatever, moving forward is supporting you. So whatever you want, deep knowing, what you really, really want, I feel like you know you can't have both things, but you know there's something that you got to hold on to. What it is different for everybody. It might be a career, it might be a person, it might be like learning how to do something, building something you know, but there's something here that like you've been loyal to, even though you kind of know it doesn't fit. But it's time to fit it in or not. But how you do that is you move forward and see what stays and what leaves. You move forward towards what you know you really want. This is your essential energy, your essential, the essence of who you really are and what that wants. Okay? You really need to pay attention to that. There's a strong message here. So, what is in the past for Aries, right? The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man waiting patiently. Yeah, I know I'm just waiting for this to end. I'm just waiting for this to come to a conclusion in the immediate future for Aries. Yeah, we have walking away from something that's not paying attention or not, like there's a total pullback here in the immediate future by you or the person you're dealing with. Walking away from something. It might be like, you might have been like, I'm just going to enjoy this for as long as I can. The other person, reverse the energies if you need to, might be realizing that. Like that you're not going to really put your 100% into this. Or you might be realizing that about somebody else. So it's time to pull back and see what happens. It's been loyal, but I feel like there's deep knowing on two sides that this is short-lived. Upcoming overall energy, there's a little bit of a timeout. So we stop for a minute and see what happens. What does happen? I don't know. All these readings today have been like anticipation. There's a lot of anticipation going on right now in the collective. So how do you feel about this currently? Aries, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there is something that you're passionate about here. I feel like you're like, I hope this works out. I hope I can keep both. But you kind of know it's a long shot, to say the least. How do they feel about you? Queen of Wands. Wow. Attractive. Wow. Queen of Wands. They see you for who you are. I feel like they really want this to work out, and I feel like they're trying to figure out how to get to you, how to do it, how to make it happen. What do we have to get through? The Three of Cups, celebration. Yeah, I feel like you're about to get something, this deep knowing. So there might be something that's going on that's like success in whatever it is you're working towards, and you're like, okay, now all of a sudden I don't have room for this thing I was entertaining that I knew might not work. Two of Pentacles. Now, are you going to be able to make room for it or not? And the outcome. The Emperor. Look at it. The Emperor has it all. In control of his whole life. Whatever this is, you're fine with it, to say the least. But like, because you're like, you know what? I know where I'm going. And if somebody's not going to come with me, that's fine. The Emperor. Oh, and that's also your energy. I feel like you get it all. I feel like you get it all. The Emperor energy. You get it all. I love it. Your challenge. Knight of Wands. Your challenge is to not let these things, like, I feel like you're deciding, all right, there's a conversation here I'm feeling. Overall energy. The High Priestess again. Listen, this is about being true to your essential energy, to your vibration. And if you are not right now, it could affect the rest of your life, Aries. This could be a North Node. Reading, which would be me. Aries is my North Node, because it feels like this is a decision that's going to affect your purpose on this earth. There's something you came here to do. Look at that. All of these cards. The High Priestess, like all of this is about your intuition. There it is. The communication here. Forward movement. There's a conversation here about, listen, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I need to do. Do you fit in here? And this Emperor is telling me it's a yes. We're going to make it work. We're going to all make it work, and you're going to get it all. Aries, I love it. Love it. All right, that's a message for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ugh. Here is a message for you. This is the same card as Aries just got in the past. Deep knowing. It's time to really pay attention to what you know is the truth. Sometimes we try to ignore it and say no. Mostly because sometimes it gets really hard to be the essence of who you really are. A deep knowing, but you know who you really are. Current energy is disruption. Whoa. There's something coming in. I feel like you were working towards something you really wanted, something a place where you belong, but you were sidetracked. Disruption. This seems to be a theme with you, Taurus. In the future, you're ready for movement, though. Wow. You're poised to move forward. One way or the other, in the overall energy, chaos and conflict. Wow, there's a lot of chaos and conflict going on here. Disruption, chaos and conflict, no place like home. It could have to do with your home, but you are moving forward. You're ready to move forward. It could be no matter what the cost, You could be ready to blow things up because you just are sick of living in a certain way. You've known this thing is true in the past. You've been trying to avoid it. It's coming to get you. To a place where you have no choice. You have no choice but to move forward. So you have to recognize what it is and take the action to either correct it or move with it. Like, this is a big decision point. You know the direction to go in. I don't know why I'm just, sometimes cards are really easy to shuffle, and so I just get the urge to shuffle them, Taurus. Let's just do this twice. So look, what are we talking about for Taurus? Page of Wands. There could be younger people involved, fire sign. Something, a message, a passionate message exchanged, or even like a comment or a like on something that's like, could be from Sagittarius. Page of Cups. Ooh, there's a response. This is a little bit of a little flirty communication. Or we're dancing around the subject. You're not saying the full truth. Pages are not the full story. They're just pieces. What supports you is to be honest. Ace of Swords. Truth. What's in the past? The World. You closed out this cycle already, and I feel like it's a delay, and the delay is you. I don't know why my cards are like warped. Oh, maybe because I'm putting a lot of moisture in there. Yeah, because of my throat, and they're getting warped. So I should put them away. All right, sorry. So the World is completion. You've completed a cycle in the past, and I feel like it's time. It's time to move forward, but reluctant. It might be you're hesitant. It might be you're just putting it off. What's the word? I can't think of the word. Of course I can't think of the word. In your mind, the Two of Wands. You're at least making a plan. It's like you're sitting around in bed thinking, I'm going to work out. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. But you're not doing it. But you're thinking of how you're going to do it. I guess that's a start. What's in the upcoming overall energy? This thing could be pushing you to it. The Moon, you don't know where you're going. It gets so confusing. Because you're not being true to yourself and you're losing your way. You got a plan, but like you're focusing on the plan and not on reality. Reality might be taking over control of your life while you got the plan. And so your plan might never come to fruition because this other thing is like making you move forward. All right, how do you feel about this currently? Queen of Pentacles. Do you feel, you feel like you're in control right now. Okay. All right, I believe you. Sort of. You might also be being too generous. Queen of Pentacles is very generous. Because you're being generous, I'm just a little worried that you're giving too much to a situation that you really don't want to be in anymore, or giving energy to something you're doing that you don't want to do anymore, but you think it's okay. You're doing it maybe because you love somebody else. You're doing it for somebody else, other people, your kids, your spouse, something. How do they feel about you? Yeah. I feel like this is why it works, though. I mean, how many people want to bolt from their family? But because of love, you're staying. So it doesn't have to be a family, whatever it is. It's like because of love, you feel like it's going to disrupt your home if you stop doing this thing. Like you don't want to shake it up. And I feel like you're planning on doing this thing, but you keep putting it off. And that way you just keep getting deeper and deeper and further away from this thing you want to plan on doing. What do we have to get through? Taurus, Page of Pentacles, another page. It's okay. Page of Pentacles, learning and getting to know something or someone, and the outcome. Oh, see, the Nine of Swords, Taurus, I was afraid of this. There's worry here. You are getting away from something you really wanted to do. I mean, that just happens. It doesn't have to, but just be aware that it is happening, and then you're not a victim of it. People go back, and when I look back at all the people that wanted to be like something in their life, and then they never turned out to be that. In high school, when everybody was planning what they wanted to be, they didn't end up being that because they fell in love and they got pregnant and they did certain things. Sometimes that's the way life goes. But so when they go through that, and then like when they're older, it's like, wow, I can't believe I'm stuck in this life and I never did the things I want. If you do this consciously now, then you can say, well, it was a decision. I was aware that I was doing it, and I made a decision. And then stand by your decision, So, what supports you walking away from something? Which is it? The situation you're in or your plan? Which is it? You got to walk away from one of them. Overall energy, judgment, good. Because you're seeing it. You're doing this. You're seeing it, and because you're not doing anything to correct it, or you are doing something to correct it, you're doing it consciously. Judgment. You're seeing it. You're seeing the problem, and at least you're not a victim. So you're ready to move forward. You're gonna move forward. Which direction? I'm not sure. It's up to you. You decide. Based on this reading, it's up to you to decide. But don't be a victim. You are not a victim. We make choices that affect our lives. Live consciously and make that decision and stick by it. All right, Taurus, that is the message for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Oh, Gemini, here is your current energy reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the current energy for Gemini? Oh, the past energy, current energy in the future. Nice. Gemini, why? You have become clear on why something is happening. And mending, I don't know if you actually making an apology or something, but you're at least saying, oh, I did these things wrong. I didn't realize that. I get where this person's coming from. I get why this happened, and you're coming to terms with it. I feel like there's you're thinking back and say, ooh, I shouldn't have done that, and I should have done this. And you're reprogramming your brain so that in the future you can make better decisions. And what does that bring in? Treasure Island, Gemini. This is beautiful. Overall energy. Joy. You've come to the right conclusion. You found the answer, and you're now acting according to it. So you didn't know why before, and so you might have been doing things that made sense, and it was but that doesn't make sense. What? And all of a sudden you find, oh, I got it now. Okay, this is where I made a mistake. I should have done this, and then make different decisions based on the reality of the situation. So it could be you thought this person's actions were one thing, and now you know what they really are. And you're I get it. They didn't mean this. They meant this. And now you can work with them and have abundance and joy and power. Your power is in knowing the truth of why somebody's doing something. All right. What are we talking about here for Gemini? Page of Wands. Inspiration. Absolutely inspiration. Around the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. That's a big leap. Evel Knievel couldn't make that leap. From the page to the king. Nice. Whatever this information is, this inspiration, say, ooh, now I have the power. King of Wands. I'm going to attract it in. Because you could have been pushing against something instead of with something. You didn't know what direction it was going. How do you push with something you don't know what direction they're going in? Now you know. And you can work with the energy. Move in the flow. King of Wands. Awesome. Gemini. What supports you, Gemini? What is the supportive energy? The Fool. Now you're starting over. Brand new beginning. You're lucky. You're lucky you didn't blow it. Not that you were doing anything wrong. It was like a navigating thing. And you didn't get too far off course because there's still a chance to restart this whole trip. This whole destination thing. Where you're going is still on the table. So it's in the past. Affecting you now, Gemini, the Seven of Swords. See, there was something you didn't know. You were lying to yourself, but it was because you didn't know something. You had to find out why. I feel like you did. In the immediate future for Gemini, we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This could be some time out. Now that you know why this has happened, it's okay. So everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. So I don't have to take any action. I'm just going to sit here and wait to see what happens. I love that energy. We have the power to manifest. But sometimes, and by sometimes I mean all the time, sometimes we get the strength to do it. We can just let go of the wheel. We can just let the universe show us. That's the best way to live. we can keep fighting, and it might be we're talking about the universe. It could be like, I didn't know the universe's plan, so I kept pushing against it. So now, and that's why I'm getting this hermit feeling, actually that's what I was feeling in the immediate future, of like contemplating. Where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? So in the future, you can just allow this abundance in. Oh my God, this is beautiful. In the upcoming overall energy for Gemini, we have the Judgment card. Yeah, you're really seeing the truth of a situation. Like, this is karma. There's no such thing as karma when you're in this pure of an energy and trusting the universe this much. There's no karma. There's just where you're supposed to be and allowing the universe to get you there. Judgment. How do you feel about this situation? Currently, there's a little bit of sadness. This could be like something that you thought was going to be a Three of Swords, and that's why you were trying to avoid it. You're willing to have this Three of Swords. If this isn't what the universe is planning, you're willing to take the hit right now. Like, you just don't want to fight against the universe anymore. You're mending it. This could be a person, but I like the story better as the universe, because a lot of us fight against the universe. All right, how do they feel about you? How does the universe feel about you? Five of Wands, competition, struggle. Yeah, they feel like it's been a struggle. Ugh. Wow, is that how the universe, like, they're competing with you. They might even be saying, like, why this, they're trying to show you. The universe is trying to show you what's going on, but you're like fighting against it. All of a sudden you're not. But they're still, this is like brand new energy that you're showing to them. They're still like, no, they're going to push against me. They're feeling this push against a competition thing, and I don't think you're doing it intentionally. You're mending that right now. What do you have to get through? The Devil, ego. Your ego is involved here, as it always is. You might be listening to your ego too much, and you're telling it to calm down. And the outcome, 9 of Coins. Yeah, just being stable, staying in your own lane, and just being happy and content with what you have and allowing things in. There's no more pushing against this thing. No more Five of Wands. And this person will realize it. And that's, whatever. You aren't going to be in the Treasure Island energy in the future. That's all I know. So you stop pushing against, and the universe is going to bring Treasure Island to you. Amazing. What is your challenge? The Three of Pentacles, working with somebody. Again, working with somebody, not against somebody. Realizing this person or the situation might be limited. Realizing that, not taking it personally, not letting your ego get involved, and just being, oh, I get it. It's not personal. I can allow it to leave or come in or whatever. I'm going to get Treasure Island. Overall energy, Two of Wands. The plan is changing. That's why all of this is happening, because you're getting a clue as to why something's happening. So you can be like, oh, I get it. I get it. Just knowing and trusting that everything is happening right now. There's no possible way it's going to be working against you. It's always working for you, no matter what your ego says. No matter how scared you are to feel a heartbreak or lose something. It's always moving forward. The universe is going to keep moving you forward towards the next great thing. All right, Gemini, that was amazing. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Hope you have an awesome day and night wherever you are. Most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here is a message for your current energy. What are the messages for Cancer? Cancer, not for you in the past. Something was not for you. Current energy. Wow, too many cards. Wow. Wow. All right. This isn't, I just think it's important that we're seeing this card, because this is rough. Something was not for you. It was going round and round. You're orphaned, and it needs to change. This is not for you. This situation that you've been going round and round with, this is like all at once, you're realizing how negative this energy is for you. And I feel like your happiness is right here, but you're not seeing it right now. You might be caught up in this thing that wasn't for you. In the future for Cancer, we have all that glitters. I think you're going to really see that this thing that was not for you was not really not for you, and you're fooling yourself if you don't believe it. You're fooling yourself here that like you were looking at this thing with rose-colored glasses. It gets taken away from you, and you change your mind about it. You're gonna see why this is being taken away from you. It might not be today, but it will be in the future. Overall energy, omens and messages. Spirit's sending you messages because I feel like this is difficult for you to navigate, Cancer. There's something that's not for you that you're like, I don't get it. Why? This is perfect. Spirit is with you, and he's showing you all the reasons why. So breathe. Try not to be resentful or bitter towards the universe or God or like mad, because Spirit's going to show you as soon as you're ready to see it why this thing wasn't for you. You're going to see it for what it really is. Spirit's trying to communicate with you right now. I feel like he knows this is difficult. So what are we talking about here for Cancer? The King of Cups. This could be a loving situation, something you love, somebody who loved you. What's around the King of Cups? The Shadow, the Devil. This is something you loved maybe because of your ego. Maybe really the ego made you see this with rose-colored glasses. Your ego wanted it, but does your heart, and do you want it with your essence? Supportive energy for you, Cancer. 5 of Cups, yeah. Supportive energy is a separation of some kind. This is supportive. It's difficult. Sucks. I feel you, Cancer, but it's supportive. In the past. Queen of Swords. Somebody told the truth. Somebody said something to make this happen. Perception and truth. Somebody said the truth. It changed somebody's perception. I'm not sure if this is you or the person you're dealing with, but we saw things. And it might be that you were like, oh, I kind of see it, but I hope it's not true. You might be in denial about it, but I feel like one person isn't, and they have taken steps to kind of stop this from happening anymore. So in the immediate future, for Cancer, the Chariot, victory, success, movement forward. That's your card. That's you getting in your own chariot. You're heading in the right direction. This is a navigation, direction, change in direction for sure. But believe, and you will see signs if you want to look for them, that this is the right thing for you to do. Upcoming overall energy for Cancer. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're pushing against it. I don't recommend that, but that's what it looks like. You're blocking it. You're blocking because you're not ready. You're still bent about whatever it is that is not for you in the past. It's not a good energy, but we're humans and we do it. It just is where you're at, and it's fine. That's fine, Cancer. That's how you feel right now. Loss. Wow, this is so clear and consistent. I love it. Cancer, you just are totally feeling abandoned, maybe even by the universe, but definitely by a person or yourself. How do they feel about you? Temperance, patience, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, they're being considerate of how you feel. Patience, balance. They're doing this with balance, but I do feel like they've seen a mismatch here, and somebody's taking steps away from this match, because it's a mismatch. It was, you're going in the right direction, and I do feel like this energy of they're seeing, okay, I'm going to wait for you, Cancer, to get back on your feet and start heading in another direction. Like, I was at a party, I'll never forget, this was so long ago. I was sober, but I was working for a mortgage company, and that was so long, 25 years ago. So, and I met a girl at a party. She's like, I just can't move on. I want to go to this next relationship, but I can't until my ex finds somebody. I was like, what? And that's what I'm feeling here, but not so dramatically. Like, that was drastic. Like, she was like, she had known the new person for like months and was still holding out for the old person. It was really weird. But that's what the energy I'm feeling here right now. Where like they're just taking time out, like, I'm not going to move forward. And it's very healthy. It's a very healthy thing right now. Because they just want to make sure you get back on your feet and start moving towards what's next for you, Cancer. What you have to get through. 4 of Swords. Rest, recuperation, healing. This person is going to do the best they can to not move forward until you are healed. That's beautiful. What is in the outcome for Cancer? 8 of crystals, working on something. Yeah, I feel like that's acceptance of something, and you do start looking for these signs and symbols and working with the universe. Show me, tell me, help me move forward. Because I don't want to, with everything that's in my body, I don't want to move forward, but please help me move forward, universe. Working with the universe. King of Swords is your challenge, yeah, to shut down the feelings and be like, okay, no, not for you, stop. Acceptance. That's your challenge. Complete acceptance of the situation. Overall energy, the 6 of Acorns. There is victory here. This is a victory. You do not feel it. From what I'm feeling and reading, you don't feel like it is right now, but it absolutely is, Cancer. So do your best to communicate. Don't focus on the loss. Don't focus on the person. Focus on the universe. Focus on yourself right here, right now. And moving forward, not backwards. And that's the fastest way of you getting out of this energy I'm feeling. That's kind of tough. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Leo, here is a reading for you. What is the current energy for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the past, we have Imagine. Ooh. So, Imagine. In the past, you've changed your mind about wealth, about money. I was listening to somebody yesterday who says, we have subconsciously come up with some kind of number in our head that makes us have a ceiling. Like, this much money would make me happy. Maybe you said it 10 years ago, and you might even be making that much money now, but it's not enough. Think bigger. You have to raise that ceiling in your head. Imagine it. Imagine more money, too much money. Just like the market, you get a price in for inflation, right? So you did, and that's why wealth is coming in right now. Lovely, Leo. In the immediate future, we have a loyal heart and passion. Being passionate about a loyal heart, this is great. There might be somebody who was true to you even when you weren't in this wealth energy, and that's nice. Very passionate in the future. Horse, help, right? Accepting help from another and delegating authority. I feel like this is like, okay, you've got your wealth now, and you got like a team. Might be a family, might be friends. This might be a business. You imagined it. You got rid of the thinking that was stopping you, putting a ceiling on this wealth. It's coming in, and you're ready. You got people around you, and there's passion. It's a team. Wow, this is amazing, Leo. This energy is really exciting. It's like, yeah, like it feels like a new business or something. Could be a new relationship. It could be a new coming together of your family, all towards the same thing. But there's a lot, like the money comes in and everybody's on the same team. We're going. It's a go. All right, so what are we talking about here for Leo? 7 of Cups. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of dreaming, a lot of daydreaming. Temperance, it's like taking a step back and like, okay, what were you thinking? Like making dreams match, balancing all these dreams. There's like a perfect plan here. If you listen to everybody's little fantasies and try to like put it all together, there's a big plan here. What is the supportive energy for Leo? The High Priestess, using your intuition again. You've done this all because of your intuition. Keep doing that. You might have intuitively planned this whole thing. Imagine you created this whole thing. Keep doing that. Don't stop. What's in the past? Why do we stop? I do that. Like, it's like, okay, I'm here. Now I'm going to let my ego and everything else take control instead of my intuition. In the past, though, you might have learned that that's not right. Keep focusing on your intuition, connection to spirit. High Priestess. In the immediate future, Judgment. Boom. You see the whole truth. You see the whole picture. But that doesn't mean you can't stop. I mean, you can't stop talking to your intuition. What? That does not mean you can stop listening to your intuition. You have to. Keep listening to your intuition. I think there's a message for me here. I'm not Leo. Sometimes I do think there's got to be Leo in my chart someplace strong, because I sometimes relate to it. But like, what do you do that? Do you you take your will back? Like, you give it to the universe, and then race the sailing and you start things moving, and then you take your will back. Now I'm in control again, instead of giving it to the universe all the time, But you realize that's happening in the immediate future. In the upcoming overall energy, we have for Leo, the Tower and the Empress. Boom. Boom. The Judgment, the Tower, the Empress. Wow. Bing, bang, boom. You are the Empress. You're in control. You're successful. You are everything. The Empress. Very, very nice. How do you feel right now? Page of Wands. Inspired. Very inspired. But see, it's like inspiration. It's good. It's not control. It's not trying to take control of something. You're letting the passion run. Like you're letting that flow and seeing what the next thing is. I like that. How do people feel about you? Wish fulfillment. Aquarius energy. Yeah. Peace. Yeah. These are people that appreciate you. They love you. They are loyal to you. They're passionate about what you're passionate about. And they see you as somebody that can help them. It's like a win-win situation we got going on here. And they know it. What do we have to get through? A heartache from the past? Okay. Wow. I really feel like there's something you're drawing on from the past here that you're not going to repeat. Or to have success, you shouldn't be repeating. You should be doing it someplace a different way. The Tower. What is any outcome for you, Leo? 8 of Cups. Walking away from something. It's a little bit confusing. There's your wish fulfillment. And your challenge is abundance. I do feel like there's something in the past that you need to walk away from to get this to be long term. Like you did something different. You recognize something needed to be changed in the past. There's also something that needs to be changed in the future. Like keep doing what you're doing. Keep listening to your intuition. Don't go back to your ego. Don't start thinking that you're controlling everything. You got where you're at. We kind of did control it because you knew it was your own thinking, okay? So it's like you reached to a higher self and now you're back down to your ego. But you got to walk away from that and go back to your higher self energy. 6 of Cups. There could be something from the past that's making you flip to ego, or it's stopping you from flipping to your ego. A lesson learned from the past that's making you walk away from that energy of taking your will back. Just keep turning it over. Keep touching base with your intuition and spirit and the universe. Look for the signs, the messages, the direction. There is such a good situation coming here, but there's some, to keep it going, to keep the momentum, you've got to walk away from a mindset that stopped you in the past from having success. This is about recognizing what that is and taking the action needed to make it stop. To accept, maybe it is to accept help. Maybe in the past, this has reminded me of when I had my own business and I tried to do absolutely everything. That's not going to work. Is that you right now? There's a team here to help you. If you don't know who they are, go search them. Look, creativity, and they come to you. I'm telling you, this is how you be loyal to yourself. By not making the same mistakes in the past. Accept help from others. People are loyal. There is a loyal team around you, Leo. Ooh, I just got a feeling like dizzy, like it's spinning, like there's so much excitement here. All right, Leo, it's all good if you just listen to what you've learned in the past and take steps to not repeat the past, all right? All right. That's the message for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a message for you, your current energy. In the past, we have the Raven. Magic, coincidence, synchronicities. The Bee. Wow. You followed your intuition. You followed the universe in the past. And now you are in victory, success. Sweet victory with the Bee. Very nice. In the future, that's like the 6 of Wands to me. Or even maybe the Chariot, but more the 6 of Wands. Victory, success, fame and fortune, everything that goes with it, Virgo. Look at that. Oh, but something is catching your fancy in the future. Something's making you feel really divine partnerish. Overall energy, mending. There's something that needs to be mended here. There could be something happened and you'll be having victory, and it's helping you to be more of a partner in a situation. It could make you more open to love or partnership here. There's a victory, and you're like, okay, maybe in the past you're like, I'm not worthy focus. That's what your focus has been on. Like, I'm not worthy. But now something's happened to make you feel worthy. And now there's room to expand, maybe with like relationships or love or passion or something like that. And now you're talking yourself back into it. Like, I am worthy. I am able to have a relationship if I want. Doesn't mean you have to have one. You might just be becoming more open to one aspect of your life. All right, what are we talking about here for Virgo? The King of Swords. See, I feel like right now, the Knight of Swords, this is being inspired to move forward quickly. Quick action. Maybe a message to or from you. The Seven of Wands, see, there's still defensiveness, but it's making you think. Why am I defensive? This is something coming in. It's an opportunity. Why am I being defensive? Supportive energy for Virgo. Supportive energy. Five of Cups. Wow. Realizing, wow, I'm alone. Alone. You might be in separation from somebody, or you might not be allowing somebody in to your life. Five of Cups supports you. Recognizing the loneliness. What's in the past? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords. See, you've become cold to any idea of commitment in the past. Very cold to it. Like, it's not even an option in the past. In the immediate future, though, Virgo. Immediate future for Virgo, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Focusing on work. Focusing on this victory and success. I feel like it's habit. You've just done that. That's what you've always done. You just focus because you're like, I can't get in a relationship or anything, so I'm just going to keep focusing on on my job or whatever. And yet you've had great victory there, which is great. But this feeling of wanting something else, wanting something more, peeking in. All right, upcoming overall energy for Virgo. We have the Two of Wands. Maybe making a plan. Maybe that just open your mind that maybe this is a possibility. Or maybe thinking, when? What would make me ready for this other thing I'm missing in my life? How do you feel currently? The Star, healing. Yeah, healing. There's a lot of healing going on. Mending. Never put those two cards together, but absolutely. Absolutely. Healing right now. And I feel like that is about, wow, I am worthy. I'm okay. How do they feel about you? How do people feel about you? The Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, that's a little weird. Opportunity. I feel like people would think that, Virgo, you're a good catch. You're an opportunity, but you might be holding back that opportunity because you didn't feel worthy. Five of Cups. Seven of Wands. All right, what do we have to get through? What do we have to get through for Virgo? The Empress. Yeah, there's an Empress. There's a divine partner around you. Or coming in. What's in the outcomes for Virgo? Page of Wands. Well, you're inspired. There's not a lot of action with the page, though. I think this is somebody who's making you open to, hey, maybe I can't have a relationship. You're meeting somebody, Empress. Maybe even somebody who's a match to what a great catch you are. In the challenge, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's your match. That's a challenge to find somebody who's really right for you. You know, it's like when you see this person, it all becomes clear how much you've been blocking it. You're doing this so consciously. You're putting the whole picture together, mending your victory and success, and then you're in your authority. You're like, all right, I'm not going to do that anymore. Or I am going to keep doing this. But you're doing it with authority, purpose, taking control. And that's what we need, to not be a victim, you know. Nine of Cups, what is your wish fulfillment? This is all happening because there's some wish fulfillment that you have been ignoring, Virgo. And it's peeking up its head and being, hey, Remember me? Are you ready yet? Are you ready for this wish fulfillment? You got this wish fulfillment. Are you ready for this other wish fulfillment? I feel like you're starting to get inspired to be ready for that. All right, Virgo, that's the message. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. Most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey Libra, here's a reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check out all your signs in this video to get a full message. In the past, there's been a co-creating energy. Co-creating with somebody. Hopefully the universe. That's the best partner in co-creation. Current energy for Libra. Not for you. I was feeling like it. You might be co-creating with somebody who's not really having your best interest in mind. Not for you. Something's not for you. In the immediate future, all that glitters is gold. This is deciding. I do feel like a parent. Doesn't have to be that for everybody. But what your parents want for you is not always what we want. So there could be somebody in your life that's trying to help you, but they're not helping you because they're not listening to what you really want to do or be. Overall energy, it's causing chaos and conflict. But of course, Libra, be you, do you. My son's a Libra, and he has no problem being him. So I know this isn't his reading, or he's at least doing this consciously. He's like, I'm going to be me. Nobody's going to tell me. He's so like that. Not like I was when I was a kid, for sure. And I hope that that's because of my influence. I've nurtured that, I hope. So this is what this is about. Somebody you've been trying to get advice from or getting direction from, if they don't have the best interest in mind, and you're starting to look at other opportunities. It's causing a little bit of chaos and conflict. All right, what are we talking about for Libra? Libra energy right now. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's a plan. A plan is being adjusted, I'm feeling, around the Two of Wands for Libra. Ooh, see that? 10 of Cups. Very nice. It's like you can see what's going to make you happy, and this might be why you're recognizing that this person, you're not on the same page as them, because you can clearly see what you want. You can clearly see you're heading in the direction you want, but this other person's like, hey, no, maybe you don't want that. But it's time to decide, is this person still helping you? Or do you go off on a new direction with yourself or somebody else? What is the supportive energy for Libra currently? Supportive energy. The Lovers. Yeah, making a choice. Making a choice for yourself. Supporting you. There is a decision point here. Two of Wands. Lovers. Choosing you. Or I feel like there is like... I don't feel like a separation here with this person, but it's like a, hey, that's not what I want. Your mother's not in there, Ethan. Redirect, like, no, you're not helping me. That's not direction. And then they got to realize it and stop and let you move forward. And maybe they watch you for a little while, and then they start to pick up momentum with you. Like they start to get on the same train. Do you know what I mean? In the past, the Knight of Swords, yeah, something's come in real fast. This person might be afraid. So when you've taking advice from somebody, you both have a certain amount of risk that you're willing to take, and it might be there's a risk that, like, you're co-creating with somebody, there's a risk to come. This other person might not want to take the risk, and you are ready to take the risk. Knight of Swords, or it already came along, and you're like, no, I'm taking this, I'm going for it, and they're like, no. There's some kind of disagreement here in the direction that you're going in. In the immediate future for Libra, Knight of Pentacles. So this is going in that direction, but we're going from the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles, which is way more secure, safer. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to grab onto it, but we're going to do it this way. So there's the least amount of risk, because the Knight of Pentacles doesn't like risk. I'm going to get there, and this is the road I'm taking. If it takes me a day, a week, an hour, however long it takes me, I'm going down this correct path. It's like discipline. The Knight of Swords to the Pentacles. Like, this is discipline. And the upcoming overall energy, yeah, decisions. I'm going to make each decision along the way. And I think that's what might win this person over, if it is like a mother or a wife or a husband or a partner or something. Like, making a boundary with them and saying, I'm going to make this decision, but it's going to be smart. Here's my plan. And they're like, okay, I'll not let you do it, but I'm going to stop nagging you. I mean, you're going to do it regardless. But having this person not nag you is, an inspiration is how you're feeling right now. You're inspired. You see it. You see your 10 of Cups. You're ready to go for it. But somebody is like, hey, but, yabba dabba do. How do they feel about you? The Hanged Man. Wow. Yeah, see, they want you to stop. They're afraid. But I do feel like they're hanging back there. They're going to allow, you're going to do it, and they're going to stop this. Like, they're going to say how they feel, but they're not going to continue. They don't want to lose you. They want to support you, and they honestly feel like they're supporting you, but they're not. And you're calling them out, or telling them that, making them see that. What do you have to get through, Libra? 9 of Pentacles. Yes, independent, getting what you want. A lot of independence. That energy of like, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. It was great co-creating with you before, but I see my vision. What is that? Oh, it's a little heart. I never noticed. See right in the middle there? Sorry. I don't know why. There is love here. Maybe that's why that is. There's love here. And the outcome, this might be detaching from a mother figure or something. Yeah. To go towards your wish fulfillment. That's the outcome. Wish fulfillment. Very nice. You're right. You are absolutely right. Keep following your own intuition, your own level of risk. Keep going by your own instincts. Keep following your path, Libra. The challenge, a Wheel of Fortune, because this is where you're meant to be. You know it. You know you're meant for this. And that's what's propelling you forward. Taking Death, Scorpio. This is it is a break. It's like taking the steps without your teacher. Like taking off the training wheels, Wheel of Fortune, and starting to make your own decisions, your own plan. Because you know exactly where you want to be. And you're doing everything that you need to do to get there, Libra. A very, very nice reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. Most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. Here is a reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Scorpio? Ooh, in the past, we have a soulmate. Soulmate energy in the past for you, Scorpio. Current energy for Scorpio. To be fair, something's coming into balance with a soulmate in the immediate future for you, Scorpio. Why is something happening? Never-ending story. Oh, it started out so good, but this is a soulmate or some situation that keeps going round and round. The never-ending story. Never-ending story, round and round, message in a bottle. Okay, those two cards are like, to me, the same. Never-ending story, round and round. It's like somebody's not giving in to a situation because they're afraid that they're going to be taken advantage of. They keep stopping it. It could be you, could be the person you're dealing with, because they're afraid. Too much pressure might be put on this situation. I don't know. It's like something needs to be released. There's a pressure here. I'm feeling pressure on somebody. And that's why it keeps being a never-ending story, because they're afraid. And their fear keeps getting triggered. All right, so what are we talking about here? For Scorpio, 3 of Pentacles. You are, with this person. You are around this person, 3 of Pentacles. Working with this person, but it's a never-ending story. I feel like it's because of fear. The 6 of Swords. We keep trying to move forward with somebody. And I feel like you're doing that right now. You're trying to do that right now. Every time that you do this, though, you might be learning something. Every time you go around and around with this person, you might be learning. And that's healthy. Like, it's just keep being open to the learning. Like, why? What's happening? What's going on? And I feel like this is moving forward. So what supports you right now? The Tower. Wow. The Tower, the Lovers, and the Hermit. Wow. All 3 major arcanas. Wow. That's a supportive energy. So again, it's a soulmate. It's a very difficult connection because somebody's scared out of their tits. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody's fear, but what supports you is to bring in this change with love. Easy does it, because somebody keeps getting freaked out. Maybe have more fun. Maybe not be so serious. Maybe somebody could be trying to get validation all the time, that codependent energy. In the past, what are we talking about? Death and the Star. 2 more major arcanas. Death, hope. Hope has been taken away. This is something that's on its last legs. This relationship is on a life support. And you need to take big energetic, or somebody has to take big energetic steps to make it fair. Just put it back in balance. What is in the immediate future for Scorpio? Ace of Cups. There's love here. We realize there's love here in the immediate future. Very nice. Upcoming overall energy for Scorpio. We have the King of Swords. Truth. Boundaries. Not love. I feel like maybe you need to decide, is there love here or not? And if there is, let this person be ornery, or this King of Swords. Let them be cold. And don't push back on them because they're not giving you something. Because the more you push the King of Swords to be like emotional or passionate or something, it keeps going into that King of Swords energy. This is a masculine energy. It doesn't mean that they're a man or a woman. This is just this person in a relationship. One of them is trying to get control, but who really has control is the one that you're trying to get control from. Right? It's a war. Stop the war. Give up control. Give up total control. Is there love here? Yes or no? Whatever that decision is, and stop fighting. Like, stop trying to get control of it. So, how do you feel about this currently, Scorpio? The Moon. You're out of the element. I feel like you're throwing your hands up in the air. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get control. Well, you don't. You don't. How do they feel about you? 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. See, they want to give to they want to invest in this 10 of Pentacles. Know that. There's love here and they want to invest, but there's something here that's making them push back. Withdraw. I feel like it's something you're doing. Reverse the energy. If you can figure out what they're doing, then you have all the powers. You can tell them. Right? And if you are the one doing it, then you can figure out what it is and stop doing it. So you do have control. But you're trying to get control by validation on the outside. This is an internal job. Looking at what is really bothering somebody and how to make that resolve. All right, what do we have to get through? The Page of Wands, being inspired to take a certain direction, and in the outcome for you, Scorpio, Wheel of Fortune. You do it. You head towards your destiny. You get it. What comes up must go down. What goes down must come up. The wheels are turning. It's all working out. This is cycling just the way it's supposed to be, and you might see why that's happening. The challenge, brand new beginning. Brand new begin. I do feel like there's a shift here that is going to happen that's going to make this like brand new. It's a change in energy, or somebody's thinking, or the actions, the way they're approaching a situation, that there is love and there is a desired commitment here, but you kind of lost your way. I think by taking too much, trying to get too much control, too much validation, overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles. This person might be going slow, methodically. And you want validation, and it's a turn off. It's a turn off. So just let it be. Accept it for what it is. There is love. And if you don't like it, if it's not enough, walk away. I don't see that here, but I mean, that's just, don't try to make it something it's not, or decide what it is and just go with that energy of what it actually is, to be fair. And then you'll see why. Then, because the pullback won't happen anymore, and you'll be like, wow, that was why they were pulling back. Or that was why I was pulling back. It's like an energy game that we're figuring out how to play. All right? I do feel like there are boundaries coming down, and it's moving things forward towards its intended outcome. All right, Scorpio, that's the reading for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, Scorpio. Okay, Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the current messages for Sagittarius in the past for the Oracle cards? Oh, we have something that made you very, very happy, Saggy, in the past. Current energy. I mean, yeah, it's better in the future. Buy the book. Not for you. This looks like something that it's looking like right now it's not for you. Made you happy in the past. You're thinking right now, logically, this does not look like it's for me. In the future for you, Sagittarius, we have the new life. A new life is for you. Overall energy, the novice. This is you being in a, hey, I don't know what's going on. This made me happy in the past. But you might be getting signs and messages from the universe about this too. It made me happy in the past, but right now, logically, this doesn't look like something that's going to work out, right? But there's a new life ahead of you. New life. I am not sure if it's with this happy thing, or you might be turning away from this thing that used to make you happy in the past. I'm feeling sadness. All right, so what are we talking about here for Sagittarius? A choice in love. Somebody's making a choice in love, Gemini, and no, it's just Gemini, right? Yeah, just Gemini. So it's a choice based on like logic. It's to take action or to not take action, but it's like it's a very logical choice here that you're making in love. Around this lover's energy, the moon. The world closing out a cycle. Oh. But with the brain, like, it might be even ignoring your heart or what made you happy, or your heart is just kind of giving up. But there's an ending of a cycling and moving into like the unknown. Pisces, Cancer energy. What supports you is the Ten of Cups. Whatever makes you happy supports you. So really focus on what would make you happy in this situation in the past. Like all the cards that I want in the end are coming out now. Love. This is the object of your desire, and I feel like we're redeciding, reevaluating if we want it or not. In the immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. Wow, you find contentment, you find peace, you find cohabitation. Four of Wands. You might be finding out that this person is your soulmate, or maybe another soulmate comes in. Upcoming overall energy. Abundance, very nice, Saggy. Whatever it is, logically, when you act on logic and not emotion, everything starts to come in. Your new life starts coming in. When you're like in La La Land, I don't know if it's the universe or the other person you're dealing with or both, but nobody likes somebody who's in La La Land. People like people who are grounded in truth and not too wishful. But when you get into that energy of, all right, I'm ready to hear about what's not for me and what is, and that's going to bring in a new life. How do you feel about this situation currently? The sadness is passing. Two of Wands. I'm starting to get more hopeful here. You got a plan. Your plan might be to focus on yourself or to, again, think more logically. Be more in reality. See, you might have been making decisions in the past that were based on hopeful, wishful thinking. Because it made you so happy, and you kind of went with it, and you just went, whoa, when we were still like kind of back here. And that's a little bit weird for people. It's weird for the universe too. Energetically, it's not good. It blocks things to not be in reality. But I feel like you're getting in reality right now, and that's bringing in a new life. How do they feel about you? This person that made you happy, they do see the opportunity here with you, Saggy. New opportunity. That's great. Grounded is what I want to say. A grounded foundation. What we have to get through, love, King of Cups. This person does love you. And the outcome, Queen of Wands. There you are. You get it all. Queen of Wands. You draw it all to you when you get in this energy of reality. I talked about this in one of my daily readings the other day, where like you got to be in reality, and then things get drawn to you. Even if that reality is, I'm alone in the world. Whatever the thing you're running from, you stop running from it. That's it. And that might be why it's so strong in the Sagittarius is my sign. So this is my lesson lately, and maybe it's yours too. When you get into that, hey, I'm willing to accept things are not for me. I'm not going to pretend they are if they're not. Bring it, universe. Show me it's for me. And then you attract everything in, including this person who does love you. All right, the challenge, yeah, you might be feeling left out in the cold. The willingness to say, I'll be left out in the cold, is because you know what? You're always with God. And sometimes we need to be all alone to recognize that God is with us always. And really, that's where our focus should be, right? Is there on God. I'm with you, God. You're my rock. You tell me where to go. You take something out of my life, I know it's okay. I'm with you. Show me where to go next. Like letting things go fast as possible. Or at least being willing to let things go. To allow the energy of it to be what it's supposed to be. The overall energy for your Sagittarius. Everything is fine. See? It's like you're willing to have the ending. It releases all this pressure on the situation, and it vacuum. Everything comes into the vortex for you. Your new life. New life for the Queen of Wands. I love it. All right, Saggy. That is the message for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. Most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye, Sag.